Hey, I'm Max with Ginny's Horse Product Review, and today I'm doing the dirty work. I'm up here on the roof of the trailer, and I'm gonna wash it and wax it. If you're ever seeing trailers with the streaks going down the side, that's because you've got to get up here and wash it and wax it about every 2 years. Otherwise, that's gonna happen to your trailer. So let me flip it around and I'll show you what's going on. All right, so as you can see, this half of the trailer looks very clean. And then, oh man, pretty clear line where the dirty part starts. So what I'm doing is I just hose it down real quick at the beginning. And now I'm just using regular turtle wax car wash from the auto parts store with the sponge. All of this old pollen and dirt comes right off a lot quicker than you would think. Just about 2 seconds with a sponge, you get that nice white line. Once I wash the whole thing, I'm gonna dry it with a squeegee, and then I'm just gonna put on a quick layer of wax, buff that off. I'm gonna do it all by hand. It doesn't take that long. I know a lot of people like to use a rotary buffer. Definitely gives you a nicer shine, but you're gonna get pretty decent protection with about $10 worth of product if you do it by hand. Just important to do it, like I said, about every 2 years. Missed a spot over there. I'm just gonna pre-soak it, and then I'll follow up with the soap there. You can see it's a little bit cleaner here. That's because I cleaned it when I installed the air conditioner earlier. I guess that was last summer, about 8 months ago, but just finished cleaning it up here, and I'll talk with you guys on the ground. All right, this is the final rinse up here. Probably missed some spots just because it's such a big roof. Just gonna get most of it off, hit any patches I missed, and then I'm gonna get up here with a squeegee. Just let it dry in the sun for a minute, and it'll be ready for that layer of wax I was talking about. But as you can see, this roof is white after all. It was definitely in question for a minute there. And my last step before I wax it is I'm taking a chamois and I'm just making sure it's dry. This will get rid of anything that's on there so that you've got a really clean roof to wax, which makes it go a long way. Just to preempt some of your questions, I'm listening to the Grateful Dead while I work on it here, and it's a beautiful spring day. So gotta pick a day where it's not too hot. You don't want to be doing this out in the sun on the roof, so early morning if it's summer. And then especially when you're waxing for that step, you want it to be either overcast like it is today or in the shade, or else you're gonna have a lot more trouble with it. All right, for the next part, I've got turtle wax, super hard shell, just another applicator, which is made out of microfiber, and then a microfiber cloth. So you guys know the drill: wax on, wax off, pretty simple. All right, just in case you don't know the drill, you just take a little bit of wax on your applicator, something like that. And for an example, just gonna spread it on nice and fine. For some reason it's important to go clockwise all the time if you're going to. or counterclockwise the whole time, just don't change directions. And then once it's dry, you keep going. So the keys to success here are just a very thin layer, give it a minute to dry, and then once it is dry, which it's gonna happen really quick out here for me today, here might throw a fiber cloth, same direction. I don't know if you guys can make out that shine there. That already looks a lot better. All right, there we go. At the end of the night, a nicely waxed trailer to show for it. So thanks for tuning in, and if you're interested in any of the products I was using, I'll post a link to them in the description for you. Hey, I'm Max with... You blowing up the shot with your blacks.